fuck? How? How did this happen? Why am I so riled up, you may ask? Well, let me give you a little bit of a backstory. Ever since this season started, there was speculation of about a European Super League happening. What's that? Well, it's basically consisting of 12 clubs, the best clubs in the world, presumably, all joining up together to form a Super League. Now, this may sound like a good idea, but it's not. The same 12 teams playing each other over and over and over and over again, that is very stupid. And when you just think about that, it's a waste of money. And it's about money, too. But that was put to the side this season, and it wasn't brought back up until today. And about 5.5 hours ago, football has died. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful game has died. Because about 5.5 hours ago, my club president, Florentino Perez, has officially announced the European Super League today. These teams consist of AC Milan, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Barcelona, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Juventus, Liverpool, Manchester City, United, Real Madrid, Tottenham. And there's talks too of Bayern, PSG, Leipzig, and Porto. Nobody is happy about this. Absolutely nobody is happy about this at all. The death of the beautiful game has officially been announced today. Why is this such a bad thing? Because this isn't a good idea. Nobody's happy about this because nobody wants to play the same 12 teams over and over and over again. And the big thing is we're basically kissing the Champions League goodbye. The Champions League won't be a thing anymore because of this. Our 13 Champions League flex, that's not a thing anymore. And this is all because of my club president, Florentino Perez. This isn't about football anymore. This is about money. It's about fucking money. Nobody asked for any fan input. If any of us wanted to go on ahead with this, 99.9% of us agree that this is the stupidest thing in the world because of this. This is what the European Super League is all about. Right here. Money. It's all about money. And like I said, the main culprit behind this is my club president, Florentino Perez. The best club president in football history has just destroyed his legacy in the span of 2 hours today. I love this man from the moment I started supporting Real Madrid, which is way back in like 2014, 2015. And that was the year Barcelona won the Champions League. Keep your mind in that. When I started supporting Real Madrid, this was not in mind at all. It was just all about the beautiful game, football, fans, enjoying the game, no Super League in mind, your own leagues, just the beautiful game. No money was involved at all. It was like a post I'm seeing all over Twitter. Created by the poor, stolen from the rich, is exactly the perfect phrase to describe this. And like I said before, if any team, any of these 12 teams are to take part in this European Super League, they are kicked out of the Champions League and kicked out of their domestic leagues. Meaning no more La Liga, no more Champions Leagues, no more Copa del Rey, no more Club World Cup. No more, just the Super League. Because FIFA, UEFA, and so many other clubs are against this, as a lot of us are as well. And the players, this affects the players dramatically. If any players were to participate in this, their international careers are out the door. Luka Modric's, specifically. His international career is done if he participates in this. He can't participate in the Euros, potentially, but the biggest thing is nobody can participate in the 2022 World Cup if they were to take part in the Super League. And I can understand why. Nobody wants to do any part of this. FIFA and UEFA are both against this, but Florentino Perez, this money-hungry bastard, pretty much just said, fuck it. I'm now Real Madrid president again. He just signed a new deal 5 days ago. I'm new Real Madrid president again. Let's kill football today. Perez, I love you, but you have got to go. You have officially killed football. The beautiful game has now become money to you. I expected PSG to do something like this. No, I cannot believe this. My own club president killed football today. Football fans all around the world, we have to say no to the Super League. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants to take part in this. If you want to take part in this, you are a money-grubbing bastard who is probably... I can't. I just can't put into words how stupid this is. And it hurts even more that my own club president was the one that founded this. He was working behind the scenes of this whole thing, behind everybody's backs, and then in a snap of fingers, he's Thanos, and he has killed football. This feels like a dream. It feels like a dream, honestly. So now that all these teams are in the Super League, we're going to have fantastic Champions League matches, such as Leipzig, or they might be in the Super League. We're going to have Leicester City versus Villarreal. Hellas Verona versus Real Betis. What other clubs are? West Ham United versus Porto. Who wants to watch that? Nobody's going to want to watch that. And Leicester City is going to win another Premier League now since Manchester City wants to take part of this. And Sevilla is going to win a whole bunch of La Ligas now. And maybe, just maybe, Torino is going to come back into Serie A and then win a bunch of Serie A's. Where's the logic? Where is the logic? This is turning into American football. They use this exact same system. And look where it is now. Football is its own topic. We do not need to follow the American way, in a sense. Money is not the answer. It's the fans, the passion, but mostly the fans. The fans run everything, and the director, the players, they have to listen to the fans to keep them happy. Because this is not the way. I still am in shock. There's even talks of just canceling this season as a whole because they still want to talk about the Super League, if it's still going to happen. And the Champions League, supposedly, PSG are going to be crowned because they're still not yet in the Super League, but there's talks of Khalafi talking to Florentino, I think, to get him into the Super League. But you know how fucked that is? Tomorrow morning we could see PSG crown Champions League winners. No, that's corrupt. And to think of, after all of those, all that sweat, tears, blood even, shed from all those Champions League matches, Real Madrid just beat Liverpool, that's all going to be for nothing because of the Super League. Potentially, we could have just played our final Champions League match last week against Liverpool, if it gets canceled this season. And as it stands, Vinicius Jr. is the last ever Real Madrid goal scorer in the Champions League if it ends like that. This is all very, 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 very fucked. And I'm hoping this is not going to happen, because there's still a very slight chance this can happen, because the main bosses of UEFA and FIFA are against this, and 99% of football fans are. Football Twitter was going crazy today. And so there's going to be a meeting tomorrow down in Montreux in Switzerland, because that's where most of the football heads are. FIFA is in Zurich, UEFA is in Nyon, and Montreux is where the meeting is going to happen tomorrow for the Super League. And if it still happens, Perez is going to release the rules of the Super League. Yeah, that's all I have to say for this video, guys. The beautiful game has died thanks to my club president, Florentino Perez. From the legacy he has built has now been destroyed in the span of 2.5 hours because of the Super League. He went from the best club president anybody could have, really. And Stan Kroenke, Arsenal's manager, is even saying, "Thank you, Perez. We can now do business together in the Super League, and we can play football together." Fuck you, you corrupt, money-grubby businessman. Florentino Perez out of Real Madrid. I don't want this man in my club anymore. He's a corrupt, money-hungry businessman, and unless he cancels this whole UEFA Super League thing, whatever the heck it's going to be called, I want this man out of my club. I don't want this man as president. He can kiss my ass if he thinks I can watch the Super League. Fuck you, Florentino Perez.